Hi, I'm Frank Atkinson from the Sales Training Consultancy. We specialise in training salespeople to be more professional, confident and successful. This video is part of a series covering the basic selling skills. I hope you enjoy it. Let's talk about closing. As a sales trainer, many of my customers come to me and say, look, we need help with closing. Because that's how salespeople are measured. Somebody asked me recently, can you do a 3-day course on closing the sale? And I wasn't quite sure what to do. Because to me, closing is a part of the process. The fact is, for most salespeople, the close is really important because that then defines whether you've been successful or not. And what they fail to understand is that closing is only a part of the sales process. It's not an end in itself. The problem with closing is that people want techniques for closing. What I want to convince you about today is that closing is not about the techniques that we use. I can describe various closing techniques: the direct close, the alternative close, the negotiated close, the pressure close, and I use none of them. The only close I use is to say to my customers at the right time, would you like to go ahead? A direct question. And what they're going to say? Yes, no, maybe. Don't worry about closing techniques. You've got to have the confidence to ask for the order. We open the sales call. We get control of the sales call by setting an agenda. We ask questions to identify needs, presenting a solution and then asking for the order. Closing is about two things. It's not techniques. Closing is about confidence and timing. There's been some studies done which shows that 70% of the time that salespeople are in a position to close the business, they walk away. So when you get to that vital point in the sales process, the buyer is worried about making a mistake and the salesperson is worried about rejection. That's what salespeople worry about. So consider the situation. You've got a buyer concerned about making a mistake, a salesperson worried about rejection. So what happens is the salesperson says, have a think about it. And the buyer walks away. So when people say to me, I want to close more business, what I say to them is, well, first of all, you've got to ask for the order. Let me get this one message across. Closing is not about techniques, it's about confidence and timing. Don't be afraid to ask for the order. If the customer's not ready to buy, they'll tell you. The whole purpose of closing is to get information from the customer to see whether they're ready to buy. The right time to close is when the customer is ready to buy. Remember that. Thanks for listening. I hope you found this useful. For more free information about selling, visit our website, salestraining.co.uk. If you're looking to run some sales training, you can call me, Frank Atkinson, on 0845 872 5620. I look forward to hearing from you.